Now, once we'd run the calculation for a little while, we looked at the folder where we'd specified the JPEG images to be saved, and we used the images that had already been written to that folder to create an animation to allow us to see what data had come out of the simulation already. So this was the initial state of the simulation, the first frame of the animation, and then as the animation progressed, we got these interesting bow wave effects happening. So obviously we could monitor this as it was being generated by the calculations, and we could then make a decision as to whether we wanted to stop the calculations or let them run. So in this way, you don't have to set a set time frame. You can just let Fluent run and run until you're happy with the amount of data that you've got out, and then you can stop it once you're happy with that. So once we'd got enough frames of the animation out of Fluent, we stopped it from iterating, and then we stitched all the JPEG images together to give us an animation file, and then we uploaded the animation file onto YouTube, and here's the file. So you can see this bow wave forming at the front of the boat, and these interesting swirling effects happening behind the rudder. Now obviously the sizes of these of the bow wave and of the waves forming behind the boat are probably quite unrealistic, but what we've done here is we've set up the simulation, and to modify the variables that we put in, or to modify the geometry, will be quite easily done now. So we proved the concept essentially. We proved that we can get this sort of transient data out, and that we can represent it in a fashion that it needs to be represented, which is a transient form in the animation there. So the other thing that you can notice is this isn't actually running in real time, because it's actually elapsed for just coming up to 15 seconds, and the time in the simulation has just passed 1 second. So that's the reason why it seems to be running quite slow. If we just skip to nearer the end, the time time speeds up slightly in the animation, just to give a better